Everybody, Sixth here with Game 3 from our Best of 3 in the Auckland qualifiers of the IntoStarCraft Team League Round of 8. So the winner of this match will be advancing to the Round of 4 Epic Lag from KFCTrinian as our red Protoss in the bottom left. See how I timed that out perfectly? Yeah. And in the top right, James, the blue Terran, going to be facing up on Shakur's Plateau. Cross position. So last game we did see KFCTrinian with some nice Blink Stalker play, pretty nice build as well. It can be quite successful on this map, really, especially if James opts for that early expansion like we saw in the last games, going 1 racks FE into a couple more racks, especially if he builds the command center down and gets it established. Yeah, like Blink, he can blink up, and yeah, I think it can be quite successful. I don't really have any good reasons for it. Either way, we could see another Stalker just go up the ramp and run by, then just blink the rest up. Shakur's Plateau, just going to be a really good map to hide proxy pylons. You can hide a couple across the way. You can even hide one up here, which is pretty nice as well. It's not so close, but it's still nice, and it can spot for drops as well. But looks like that KFC is just going to be building his gateways on the low ground. Not much of a reason to do this, just because Terran are all ranged units early game. But this kind of says that he's going to be going for an early expansion. Not really sure if we're going to see that. It looks like he's just doing this to possibly just deny scouting. But either way, we're going to see what he's going to be doing. Yeah. Anyway, on with the game. We do see James is just going to be continually building up SCVs. I wouldn't expect any deviation out of him. Gas actually being thrown down for Trinian. So he's just going to be going for a normal build, but he's just going to be walling off as well, which is kind of curious to me against the Terran, honestly. Just because, yeah, I mean, Bio can take that down quite quickly. Tanks can slow push that and destroy your production facilities as well. So yeah, but either way, it looks like almost a complete wall. If he wants to do it, he can build a Zealot, but the past games have shown us that he prefers to wait for that first Stalker and get out of fast second gate rather than getting that first Zealot. And now James is actually going to be scouting Trinian, and the first Zealot's been chrono boosted out, but yeah, he's not going to make it in time. So bit curious. James feeling extremely safe to put down his second command center just down here on the low ground instead of putting it in his main and floating it down. On this map, it's actually quite safe to do that, especially if he puts a bunker like he is going to be doing now. And I think he's putting down this command center because he thinks that Trinian is going to be expanding right now. And looks like that Trinian will be. He's banking up a lot of resources right now. Not actually going to be getting Warp Gate quite yet. He's just focused solely on this Nexus. And there we do see the Warp Gate going down. This SCV actually running circles around the Zealot and the SCV. And yeah, he's going to be going next before Stalker. No, the Stalker actually goes down. Oh, and James, once he leaves, it looks like that Trinian's just going to be throwing down a couple more gates. He may be going for a fast, not really fast, but just a 4 Warp Gate. And that will be quite the deceitfulness. Yes, it looks like he will be doing this. So he's going to be punishing James for not scouting properly. I mean, the Nexus was implied, but yeah, he didn't actually see it. But either way, James has got this first bunker. He's building up a couple more racks. So if he defends right, I think he can hold this. But either way, we're just going to have to see. We do have this probe still here. The proxy pylon should be placed quite soon. He can put it behind the reeds. He can just put it out here in the open, whatever. When the Protoss units come, they're going to be able to defend that either way. And yeah, all the chrono boosts actually being used up. He's getting supply capped at 26, unfortunately, and currently not building any more probes, I think, which is the correct choice. Yes, he's just floating on 20. So this is going to be a pretty dangerous 4 gate right here. And scan goes down. James does see all the gates, I believe. At least he sees the absence of the Nexus, which should implicate to him something is amiss, and this gateway is actually on top of where the Nexus should be, I think. And so all the units actually streaming across off the map, but this Zealot's being left behind. SCV still on the field, and it looks like that Trinian's just going to try and deny some vision for the time being. More bunkers should be in production right now. Yes, we do see 2 more, actually. And no concussive shells. However, Stimpak's feeling quite late this game. A lot later than the other games. And we do have a proxy pylon here to the low ground. And looks like the first set of warpins coming in right now, and James' SCV is going to see that. A lot of units should be coming across the map. He's even got a couple here, but he really needs to engage this all at once. I don't know why he's moving up right now. And it looks like that little bit of indecision is going to cost him the probe, which is just so vital right there. He needed that to build more pylons closer and to push. And right now he's given James so much time to react, just because he mistimed that push. And all three of these bunkers are just going to be saturated with units. SCVs even pulled off the line to try and repair. Guardian Shield needs to go down. Or Force Field, yeah, okay, Force Field did go down. But the SCVs are still repairing, and against these three bunkers, I don't see the Protoss 4 gate breaking this at all. It didn't really seem too clean, and these three bunkers, just a perfect response to this build. And so now, yeah, Trinian knows he's too economically behind to recover. So a little bit of an anticlimactic third game from this best of 3. And so, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.